Hi everyone, sharing with you the next tool to transform. I know I say that they're all my favorites, but this one really is a top one that I'm using all the time. And it's called Going Big. And this is really an exercise that helps us to create space, physical space, mental space, and heart space around life's challenges. Yeah, it's a training in how to open to difficulty, how to create an infinite mind space that can hold and dissolve really any intensity of experience. You need to be gentle with yourself with this one, especially as you're learning to use it. Once you get familiar with it, once you're more familiar with your body and you've got your self-care routine down pat, you can start going to deeper and deeper material with this. But fundamentally, this is about allowing emotions to arise, to get bigger, to get even bigger, and to then give them even more space. And there's a physical movement that I do to help us embody this, and I'm going to put some links to that. It's actually a qigong exercise to open the heart meridian, but it basically involves allowing the emotion to arise, opening wider and wider with the arms, opening the chest, embracing the emotion, really welcoming it, and then putting the hands down to the floor again, reconnecting to the soles of the feet on the floor, to know that we can stay grounded even when we're feeling strong emotions. So it links with the mindfulness of the soles of the feet exercise. It links with the 3Cs exercise, because often we do need some courage and curiosity when we're going into this practice. We're deliberately choosing to engage with an emotion that's creating issues for us. It's creating resistance, it's creating struggle. It's the mind saying, this is not how I want things to be. I want things to be different. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel confused. I don't want to feel abandoned, rejected, humiliated. I don't want to feel like I don't know what I'm doing. All of these things, of course, they are aversive. Yeah, we call them negative emotions. They're aversive and they can be activating. And what we discover is that actually they activate sometimes habits that we want to work differently with. And if we want to work differently with a habit, we need to clock it. Yeah, the mindfulness helps us. We need to clock it. We need to get the insights like, there's that habit of planning. There's that habit of ruminating. Oh my goodness, there's that monkey mind. Planning, figuring it all out. How am I going to be safe? What am I going to do? What if? Okay, planning monkey. But what is driving that? Yeah, maybe it's the driver is some uncertainty, some uncomfortable feelings, anxiety in the body. What's the signature of that? Yeah, and this exercise, Going Big, is about saying, okay, mental patterns and habits, behavioral patterns and habits, they're there to solve an emotional problem, usually. It may be an emotional problem that's been activated right now. It may be an emotional situation that's been stirred up because we're doing deeper work, we're doing inner child work. But either way, with Going Big, the task is to say, I am going to invite this emotion. I'm going to invite it in with curiosity, courage, compassion. I'm going to welcome it. I'm going to meet it. I'm going to give it space. I'm going to listen and witness as best I can. I'm going to give it big space, open arms, open heart, open mind. And then I'm going to just sink my mind into the sensations to get as much information and data as I can about what's going on. And then I'm going to embrace. I'm just going to say, I see you, my anger, my rage, my disappointment, my blaming, judging, painful, guilty, shameful stuff. I'm giving you a big hug, and I press my hands down because my feet are still on the floor. Yeah, even when this is raging, my feet are still on the floor. And repeating that exercise as many times as necessary until you get familiar with the possibility that when an emotion appears, you can pop out. Yeah, go big, open the aperture, expand the lens of awareness in order to really feel it. Now with the transpersonal work, we expand the lens even further. Yeah, let's go right out. Well, what is this emotion in light of the bigger picture? What is this emotion if I go to the big transpersonal viewpoint? Now, we know that going to that transpersonal viewpoint can really help us in times of challenge. But what I've sometimes seen, which is problematic, is that people ping pong up to that and they skip through the feeling it. Yeah, they go to a bigger perspective. They have a deity or a god or a position that allows to see that these emotions and these feelings, well, really, what are they? They are the remnants of our kind of human conditioning and our human frailty and our limitations. And actually, we're so much more, or we're something different. And it's okay to hold that position. But I would encourage you to be interested in this kind of more 3D, solid, messy, kind of mucky stuff of what it means to be a human, thinking and feeling human being. And it's not to wallow in it, it's not to get caught up in it and be with it for years and decades, even though many people are, but it's about drawing it out, about allowing it to be seen as many times as necessary, and it may still be with you for a long, long time. And to really feel it. Yeah, we use this language, feel to heal. And going big is a physical process and a mental process to allow you in a slightly contained, embodied and gentle way, have the courage to feel deeply into your emotional experience with the intention of learning, with the intention of kindness, with the intention of getting more vulnerable with yourself, because we know that this is the route to deep and lasting, sustainable, safe transpersonal development. Yeah, and this kind of spiritual bypassing is something that we all know about, and this is the moment when we don't take care of our inner child and our developmental needs and our emotional conditioning, and we just go direct into a spiritual position, and this can be problematic. It's extremely common, so it's almost pretty much guaranteed that some version of this will happen at some point on your journey. There's no shame there, but just knowing it and owning it and checking out the going big exercise is my top tip if you're ready to work with this stuff in this embodied and really open way. So have a go, take care, let me know how you get on.